Good morning, traders. Uh, Please like my video if you get a chance. Um, Leave some comments below on my YouTube channel. If you like, or if you got some things that I'm missing that should be brought up, be sure and leave me some notes because we're all traders. We're all trying to make some money, and you can retweet me on Twitter, Gumby9662C, if you don't mind. So, what's going on this morning, guys? So on the monthly time frame, we have a massive call wall at 580 on the monthly time frame, and we're currently trading above that this morning. So we're technically in a positive gamma situation. But I do have a trend line right here. This was based off of the September trend. So September 1st trend, trend high. September 1st trend high. Initially this morning, we're rejecting away from that. So be very mindful of this. We could be in a stair-stepping situation, stair-stepping down situation. This could be a range high, potentially a range high in the markets. We do have bad data out of France and England early on this morning. China didn't do anything significant last night. There was some good news in Japan on the overnight, but just be very mindful of what's going on here on that. But potentially in a positive gamma above 580. So be very mindful of that on the monthly time frame. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to have me some coffee. So we'll just keep that definitely on watch here in today's session. Could be in resistance early on this morning. Uh, Definitely keep that on watch. Had really good Tesla earnings last night, and so far this morning. What are we doing here? So we are currently pushing back above again. Uh, the Is that September? Yeah, double check here. Yep, September 1st trend. So this has been September 1st trend. We've been trending up, holding for some time now. So we are currently trading back above that this morning. Losing that would be bad. So, but yeah, we looked below yesterday. Now we're back above it, and we are back above a fair value gap. We're back into that, back testing it. Since we broke it, this actually turns to red now as resistance until it proves itself as new support. Okay, because we have broken it, coming up from the bottom now. So now this is technically resistance until it's proven to be support. So be very mindful of that. So basically, you got to really wait until ideally until we break pre-market highs. So to try to go to the long side. So ideally, this typically what I would be looking is shorts in this situation here on the Qs. Okay, we'll see what happens here. The call wall is way up here. Today's call wall or tomorrow's call walls all the way up to 497, and then we have the put wall down here that we defended yesterday. Heads up on that. Let's see how it plays out in today's session. That's it. Okay. IWM. This, in my opinion, coming up from the bottom, so this here has to turn to resistance now. Sorry, I didn't have these updated. So this is our new resistance until it's proven to be new support. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this. This could be very definitely could be very difficult in today's session. We'll see what happens here. And this was that we broke a trend, so we got to keep that on watch as well. Okay. Then we go down here to SMH. Things I'm looking at here on SMH. Similar situation. We're coming up from the bottom into this is my anchored VWAP area. This is the area that should have been support, but we did overshoot it, so now this has to be turned into resistance until proven that it's new support. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. So far this morning, not a great candle early on this morning. We'll see if this becomes new resistance or not. Apple. Okay, Apple, we did look below. Uh, this was untested. This was resistance before, but once we started breaking above, this became new support. But we did look deeper than we expected. So we're not for sure if this is resistance or support yet. So definitely keep that one on watch. Uh, this week, this is our current weekly put wall. We didn't really get much follow through into the put wall. We looked below it yesterday. Okay, so we were in a negative gamma situation yesterday, but so far this morning we're defending that area. So let's definitely keep that one on watch. I love my coffee early in the morning. Okay. Um, anything else I could say about it? Yeah, not really. But ideally, because we look so low there, this is actually going to change color on that one too to resistance until it's proven otherwise. Okay. So heads up on that. We're into resistance until proven otherwise because of what we've done in the price action. Microsoft. Some things about Microsoft. This has actually became new support. So this one here is a different beast of a different color. This is new support. And I was looking at this thing, and there is massive call open interest way up here at 510 on this. So definitely keep this one on watch here. If they're going to hold this market up, this thing here could just be a bullish beast. So we definitely got to keep this one on watch to the bullish side, until we start losing the 420 area. Uh, definitely keep this one on watch, but we are not in any type of gamma situation early on this morning. AMD, I'm really stalking AMD this morning. Uh, I had mentioned to a lot of the guys in the trading room that I thought maybe this was buy the dip. This is the anchored VWAP area that should act as support, a bouncing support area. We're into a trend line. So I'm really going to have this one on watch as a potential relief rally here in today's session if the market's hold up. So I definitely want to keep this one on watch as a potential relief rally. Uh, just a lot of things here suggest that we could get a bounce here in AMD. This is going to be my top watch this morning. Okay, possible top watch this morning. Okay, and we are into those August lows as well. This here is our August low trend triangle, and this is our September. So we could very well go back up to those September lows. Okay, put us back up to the 160 area. Could very easily happen here in AMD. Nvidia. Okay, guys. So some things going on with Nvidia. I really thought that was quite interesting on Nvidia. What was it? So we did look below a little too far here on Nvidia, right there. We are opening above this uh, resistance. So this is actually coming up above that. They closed this above yesterday's session. So this is new support. It's still support. This is our anchored VWAP support. So this is a bullish pattern in going into today's session. So let's definitely keep this on watch. We have 129,000 open contracts on Nvidia. If we start pushing above pre-market highs, this beast could drive the entire market higher. So I definitely want to keep this on watch as a potential massive positive gamma scenario if Nvidia were to start catching bids. So you definitely want to have yourself an alert set if this thing starts breaking above right here, because that could be a massive catalyst in today's session if they start screwing over all these call holders at the 142 area here on Nvidia today. Okay, Tesla, because of the earnings, it's really screwing up my call and put walls, so I can't really update those. So bottom line is, I got these levels right here. This is going to be new support now. I can turn this to green now. Okay. That's going to be 230 will be our new support area, and this up here will be our resistance area. I don't, there's a really good chance that we're going to be coming right up here to the 245. So I definitely want to keep that watch. I really don't want to short Nvidia, Tesla. I mean, I think there's a really good chance we're going to go back up to the 246 actually, 246 today. So, and that's the start of October, 246. So, yeah, there's a decent chance that's going to happen. So, be very mindful of that. Google's kind of a beast in its own realm here. It's not really going anywhere. Uh, Not really gonna say much about it. It is, um, you know, uh, definitely keep this one on watch, but it's not really something I want to trade right now. Just kind of walking down right here. Meta, that's another one I always want to watch right here. I was talking to the guys about a possible buy point here on Meta. So coming into today's session, this is your anchored view app buy point. Lines right up with a trend from August. Uh, Anybody through here that was looking bullish Meta, this is the buy point you're looking to add to your position. So be very mindful of that. I mean, in my opinion, this is the buy point for Meta if you're trying to be long into earnings. Okay. I'm going to talk about Boeing real quick and then I'm going to close it right here. I mean, Boeing, with them throwing out the contract thing, uh, they say that it might be only a few days away from a negotiation. But honestly, given the put walls and everything going on with Boeing and stuff, uh, I think the door is wide open now for 140. So definitely keep this on watch. I do think there's a very good possibility that Boeing could be heading to 140. So I just wanted to float that idea for all you traders out there. Uh, so just definitely keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. Okay. That's all I gotta really say. And I'm working today, so good luck, guys. I'll try to step in. I don't think the directional setup is nearly as great today as it was yesterday. Yesterday, I was going huge short early on in the session, and today it's not. The setup's just not as good as what we had yesterday. So be very mindful of that. I don't see anything that says you have to jump in right out of the gate this morning for a directional trade. Yeah, thanks a lot.